Alright, looks like we're live. Hopefully you guys can hear me, but I just want to do a quick run through on how to make a topographic profile. You guys have been having, again, a little trouble with this in class, so hopefully I can clear some things up. Alright, step 1, you have your contour map. Step 2, you need to draw your transect line. What the transect line is the line that you're going to draw that you're going to make your topographic profile. You guys can see right here, I actually already have the one drawn for your map. It goes from the northwest corner to the southeast corner of your map. If you can see this very, very faint line that goes all the way through the major contours, that's the line we're going to be using. Step 2, you get a blank sheet of paper. I'm going to be doing this in pen. Now normally you should only do this in pencil. I'm just using pen so you can see it. I'm going to rotate my map, and I'm going to take this blank piece of paper that I have and lay it straight down on the map, from the northwest corner to the southeast. Then, I'm going to mark where the map starts and where it ends. Start. End. Okay? Once I've done that, I'm going to go back and I'm going to draw a little tick mark every time a contour touches my blank piece of paper here. I'm also going to be labeling the contour so I make sure I know the elevation that I'm working at. So this contour right here, I know that this one is 60. This one, 70. 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Now if you take a look, this 120 contour, it goes up, it goes all the way back around, and it also hits right here. So this is not going up anymore. This is the same contour line. So this will also be, just move it there a little bit. This will also be 120. And then this one, you can see it's the same one as the 110. It comes back around. If you're unsure, just lift up, take a look. Yes, indeed, it is the same one. So, draw a line, that's my 110. Okay? I'm done with this map for now. All I do is I take away my map. Now, I want to find myself a nice piece of graph paper. I'm going to orient it, not portrait, but landscape. Same exact way that I did my number sheet. Take my number sheet, place it down upon there. Zoom out a little bit. Okay. On my map, on this piece of graph paper, I'm going to line up my blank little tick mark cheat sheet here, and I'm going to mark where it starts and where it ends. Then I'm going to take a ruler, which I've misplaced at the moment, so give me a sec. Lay the ruler down and make our x-axis here. Okay? Line that up. Take and just draw a line right in between those two. Note that I am not labeling anything yet. Okay? I'm then going to make my y-axis. In this case, it's a 10-foot interval going up to approximately around 130 or 150 feet. Listen to me, meters. So I'm just going to arbitrarily draw this line up to about right there. Move this over so you guys can see. So this would be 0, starting right down in that corner. That is 0 in terms of elevation in meters. Now, we're going to be going up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, and 150. And that's all that I need. I'm going to fill in the numbers later, so I'm just going to leave them right. Well, I'll fill in a little bit. I'll do 50 here, 100, and then 150. Now for time's sake, I'm not going to write this, but make sure you guys do. You've got to label your axis. So this is elevation in meters. This is distance, but we just don't know what. So we're not going to put any tick marks there. Okay. Now that I have that, we go back to my cheat sheet. Okay? I'm going to line it up with the start and line it up with the end. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to either raise or lower this wherever that the contour says. So here, and we know at this point along that line that I drew, it's 60 meters of elevation. So I'm going to take this, there's 50, I'm going to go up to 60, and I'm going to make a dot. Now you can bring it up and down to be accurate, I would suggest this, but for time's sake, I'm just going to go ahead and label them. So that's 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 120, and finally 110, and then the end. Now we get to connect the dots. I am not going to be drawing a line from this to here, because what this says, if I draw that, is that right after 60 meters, it just drops off into a sharp cliff all the way into the ocean. I don't know that, so I can't draw it. Same thing here at the end. Once I reach the end dot, I'm not drawing anymore. So, moving forward, you just kind of, you do not want to do this with a ruler, you want to do this freehand. It's got to look somewhat like a hill or a mountain. And lo and behold, there's our topographic profile. That is what the mountain looks like. Now, this is when we go back to our map. After, of course, we're going to title, we're going to label this, we're going to label this. Okay? We go back to our map. Our map is all colored. We want to match those colors to what we have here on the topographic profile. So, grab some colored pencils. You should have at home. Alright. If I take a look, my top color is white. Above 130 is white. This line doesn't ever go through 130, so I don't have to worry about it. It does go through the 120s though. So above 120 is red. See how this is like 125? Now in this topographic profile that I drew, this does not go up above 120. It stays at 120. I can infer that it could go up a little bit, we just did not do it here. So we're not going to do any red color, because in between, here's 100, 110, 120. It's saying in between 120 and 130 is red. In between 120 and 130 here is these group of boxes. And if we follow it all the way across, it does not intersect our land. So, we don't have to do it. Next color down is orange, running from 110 to 120. Let's take a look here. Here's 110, here's 120. Run it across. Oh, look, I'm sorry, here's 110, here's 120. Run it across. Oh, look, we do have some. So we take an orange, and we fill in what's colored. Now remember, your coloring should be neat. Excuse mine if it's not. It's just kind of rushing here. Well, actually, I'm Swedish. I'm not Russian, but I don't think you guys care too much. There we go. There's orange. Our next color down, in between two, is 100, and 110 is yellow. So going back here, here's 100, here's 110. These groups of boxes, yes indeed, we do have yellow. Switch it out. Then we move on and we go down the line from there. Next one would be light green. Now I could color it. I think you guys get the point. At the end of it, you should have something that looks similar to this. Okay? Maybe a little neater in terms of the handwriting, because I have awful handwriting, but you would have a mountain that looks like this, which matches your topographic map, which I've misplaced already. all that this is, all this topographic profile is if you were to take a knife and slice into this mountain and look at it from the side, that's what you would see. Alright, hopefully this clears everything up, but if I haven't gone over anything, just let me know. In the comments, I'll respond to you guys. This is due mañana, as in tomorrow in Spanish. Thank you very much. See you later.